Here we go again, vibing con las chulas, where we'll be keeping it real and nothing but positive vibes. Hey, this is Yuri.
Hey, this is your girl Olgis, and welcome back to Vibing con las chulas.
Yep. It's just us.
So, unfortunately, they cannot be with us for this episode. But you guys have us, right, Olga?
Yup. You guys get stuck with us.
Yes. And we're going to have a guest, so stay tuned. So, how was your weekend, Olga?
It was good. I had a great weekend. One of my best friends took me to go horse riding in Napa, and then my other friend came with us. So two of my good friends.
I saw. That looks like so much fun.
Girl,
the horse riding. How was that?
It was good, pero me estaba muriendo mi caballo.
Mi caballo.
Mi caballo, dice Noé. It was not having it. He didn't want to get no fucking directions from me. No, it's like, don't tell me what to do. And I was just like, man, estaba bien nerviosa. I was having an anxiety attack and shit. I was like, and Leo
you think you were feeling the horse? You know how you could feel people?
I have no idea, pero
maybe the horse was having anxiety. You never know.
I have no idea, girl, but I was just like, you know what? It's my motherfucking birthday month or whatever. I need to enjoy it. At first, for 10 minutes, I'm not gonna lie to you, 10 minutes, it was really hard because mi caballo kept saying nah, you ain't gonna fucking tell me what to do. And finally I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let it go. And I just lo dejé ir, just let it be, trust that everything's gonna be okay. And I had a great day. I made it back. I'm alive.
Just a freaking horse. But good thing you're back safe, because that's just scary. That's the one thing that I'm scared with the horses. Si le jalas muy recio la rienda, or
se levantan o algo así.
That shit is scary. I have respect for horses, man. Fuck that shit.
I know. The fucked up shit is he was supposed to be the one that for the beginners type of thing. I'm me dieron el más cabezón. I was just I was telling Leo pinche cabezón. Me dieron un hard-headed motherfucker. And it was hella funny. He was the youngest too, so he was wild. He's like, you know the young people, how we get.
Of course. Even in horses, huh?
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, damn. Fuck.
Hey, but at least he kept going with the pact. He didn't try to go the other way.
I know, but he was trying to be the first one and shit. I was calm the fuck down. And you're not supposed to be hella close to the horse. And este cabrón estaba trasito del otro. Y el otro como que hold on, he wanted to kick my horse, bro. It was wild. Yeah. It was wild. I was just
hell no.
I was like, oh hell no. All I was thinking is about RJ. I need to make him back home to my baby.
Yeah, of course. It's just scary, bitch. You try to go out to have some fun, and fuck that. You just never know. But I'm glad you had fun, and I'm glad you made it home safe. Of course.
Yeah, and then after that, we went to grab a bite. And I had 2 margaritas, which they were fucking delicious.
I saw that on the post. That restaurant looked hella good. But I was surprised you went there because it's seafood and with all your allergies.
Girl, tell me about it. But you know me, I don't fucking no me gusta que if people stop going to places just because of me. So I just got a burrito. Fat ass.
That's good. The food looked freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I love seafood.
The burrito was alright, but the margarita was hella good. But that said, literally, I was feeling good, and it was noon, drinking 2 margaritas, so that's it.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Shit.
Right? ¿Y tú, güey, qué hiciste?
we just got together at a friend's house. We were celebrating my BFF's birthday and some of the other girls' birthday too. We just got together, had some drinks, me, vodka and cranberry.
Yeah.
And we were playing some games. It was fun. I needed that. I had a stressful week, so I had fun.
What kind of games did you guys play?
We do the Guess the Mimic.
Oh, okay.
And we were couples, so it was hilarious because we did girls against the guys, and it was just so much fun. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
we were putting they were like, you freaking girls are dirty, because we were putting we put dildo and we put shit like that, and they were like doing like Chabelo and like
muy innocent.
Sí, ellos bien inocentes, ellos y nosotros bien acá, bien perversas.
Bien bien atascadas de...
Yeah, y luego they were saying creo que nos están echando indirectas. It was just hella funny, dude. I had a blast. It was hella funny, but yeah, that was my weekend, and then that was it. Just Sunday, we just stayed home. I had a couple of drinks too with my hubby, watching the game, because you guys know I'm a big Raiders fan, and I was so devastated by this game. Did you watch it?
I don't watch the game ever since
the what, with the Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Ever since. So
it's already been a few years, yeah.
So, and then it was just that. Usually Sundays is just more like family stayed home and we do that. We watch the games.
That's cool. Yeah. Because my life is always busy taking pictures, or if I'm not taking pictures, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm whelping my dogs and being a mom. What the fuck? That shit takes hella hours, just being a mom.
Yes, especially with little kids. Angel's older now, so it's easier. But with his games and practice and everything, I've been busy, but I like it. I like being busy.
Oh my god, you guys. So we have our first guest. Our very, very good first guest.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm excited.
Hey chulos, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and tune in on Spotify. Vibing con las chulas.
Hey, okay. For this part, we have our girl, Leah. Welcome, Leah.
Hey, Leah.
Hey ladies.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Just facing the shopping crowds out here in California. It's been crazy.
I haven't even done that. I heard that everybody's going crazy again.
Even on COVID.
So everybody has the masks on, and I thought, because it's purple tier, that everything was going to be closed. So I went crazy, did all this online shopping, and then I was driving around and I'm seeing all these parking lots full. So yeah, I mean, everybody is still shopping. They're just keeping a limit to how many people can be in the stores. But yeah, it's pandemonium. All the toilet paper is gone, and people are just trying to buy up all the shoes, all the presents. I think, by 2 weeks before Christmas, when I normally shop, I think everything's going to be sold out. So start shopping now if you can.
Oh my God. I'm not even looking forward to all that, to be honest. This is why I don't do Christmas.
Maybe everybody gets gift cards this year, because it's just too crazy out there.
For real.
That's actually that's a good idea. I love gift cards. Just give me a gift card. We'll figure it out.
A gift card. They can shop online, and nobody needs bail money for me, because I'm gonna flip out on somebody eventually. These people out here are driving stupid. They're pushing their cart stupid. I don't know. It's low IQ out here right now with the people that are shopping. So maybe we just do gift card 2020.
I know. Seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
So. It's so crazy. So, you want to say something about yourself, Leah, to our...
Oh my God, I get to talk about me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're our guest.
So, let's see. So, my name is Leah, and I'm from the Bay Area of California.
Hey. The Bay.
I'm 30-something.
Let's not say the age.
But I'm over here looking young because I wear my sunscreen, and get my little facials.
Girl, you look hot as fuck.
You look good.
Let me tell you guys.
I'm definitely coming back now. Shoot.
Shit. Well, my birthday's tomorrow, so let's not say the age.
21 with shipping and handling. We could just rock it like that. Mm-hmm. My birthday girl. Remember we used to always call you birthday girl because your birthdays would always be so important because we love Olgies.
And they celebrated the whole month. The whole month of November.
As you should. Birthday is your day. The whole month should be about you. So that's the way it should be. But yeah, I have two kids, Gabriel and Abelcito. My little Abel is
my nephew,
obviously related to you guys. So
yes,
I had Abel with Olga's brother, so that's his Tia, and his cousin.
We're all family here, you guys.
Family.
Yeah. We are all family.
I was watching the old school videos and you were looking so young but the same, right? Like hella tall. And I was like, oh my God, who would have thought like years ago, like you were just dancing, like my house parties, and look at us now. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like,
oh my God, my nephew. I love that. No, I know. I wasn't even dating your brother. He was doing his own thing. We were strangers. Exactly. And then I was like, 16, 17, already 6 foot fine because I had this crazy growth spurt in like 6th grade. So I was already a giant. But yeah, the good old days in the West. Throw it up.
Good old times. Seriously.
I remember those days.
Ain't no party.
Me and Olga have a lot of ventures.
Huh?
Me and Olga have a lot of ventures back in Cali because Cali, it is my second home.
It is.
Yeah.
And we do have a lot of stories, man. Too many stories.
And some we can't talk about on the podcast as to not incriminate ourselves. But yes,
exactly. Aventuras que no se hablan. So you know what? Last night I was talking to RJ about angels. So we had this long conversation about it, and he was just wondering why he can't see his angels, and but I was trying to explain to him, but you probably can feel them. You just have to pray. We just had that conversation. So ladies, since the topic was this early morning, I'm wondering, have you guys ever experienced anything with your angels or any type of, connection when you guys are praying?
Have you, Leah? Let's start with Leah.
Oh, okay.
She's like,
so I definitely have. I've had a few things that happened to me during my life. So like one was when I was little. My grandmother, who I'm named after, died shortly before I was born. But I would always hear these stories about her and how beautiful she was, how wonderful, how smart, how she worked so hard to bring our family to this country. And so, as a little girl, I would always think about her. And anyway, she had planted, before she died, she planted me 3 rose bushes in the backyard. And I was a little girl and there were some things going on if my parents were fighting or whatever, but I was an only child. So I went in the backyard and I was praying. And I was praying to God to let my grandma, who I always heard about, be my guardian angel, because I was lonely and scared and a little girl. And I just felt this really comforting, peaceful feeling. And then just throughout my life, there's been little things that have happened where it would be roses or she was born November 11th, 1911. So 11s have always been a sign that she was with me. And little things have happened like that. And then when I had my son Abel, he ended up being born January 11th, 2011. And he's my super special baby and has brought so many special things to my life. So the 11s. And then I had some crazy things happen to me, as you know. So my fiance, Raphael, was murdered during a home robbery last December. And so that was a really crazy time for me. And and you think about a lot of spiritual things because the person that you love has died, and I was able to pray with him while he was dying and what have you. And so over the months that followed, there was a lot of different moments where I'd be really sad or whatever it would be, and I would just feel one time I was getting ready in the mirror and I was sad, and I just felt I felt almost like somebody was hugging me, not like pressure, but it's hard to explain. I just felt like a presence there. Like, you ever be talking to somebody and they leave the room and you keep talking and you feel like they're there and you turn around and they're not there, or you think somebody walks in the room and you're like, oh, hey, so, and you turn around and there's nobody there. And you're like, whoa, I felt a presence here, but there's nobody here. So it was kind of like that, but definitely since he's died, whether it's like his spirit or whether it's just God or my guardian angels knowing that I needed comfort at different moments, I definitely would just get this warm wave of like comfort and peace, and just feeling like there was something with me. So absolutely, like I do believe, I mean, we know in the Bible that God created angels. We know in the Bible that there's guardian angels. So they're around. It's just, can you tune in and not be so busy in your life that when, you know, you have those moments where you feel something, that you don't overlook it and you appreciate it for what it is. But I definitely believe in them for sure.
So I have experienced, the most recent one was like last year. Last year I was going through something like I was going through a lot, and usually I don't really talk about my issues to anybody, to be honest. I'm usually the one hearing people's problem, which I love. I really, I'm not, no me estoy quejando. So, and I actually vented to someone, and I didn't know him like personally, and it was just through IG, and I vented. I'm like, look, I'm going through this and blah 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 blah, right? Pobrecito, he probably like, this girl. And then shout out to, you know who you are. So I always had to make a joke out of it. This is a Sagittarius thing, you guys. So I was praying and praying and praying, like, give me a sign that everything's gonna be fine. And I think the next day or 2 days after that, I found a feather. So that was my sign, right? That was the first thing. The second thing was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't even know how many, like a few years ago, I was going through a very difficult situation with one of my family members. It was like a deep, deep situation, and you know, I was praying, and then I was praying, like, you know, when you're crying, like like that type of, like, it was, I was so devastated. Something came over me, like something so calm, and told me like, everything's gonna be fine, Olga, just relax, you guys are gonna be good, don't stress. And I feel this peace, like I'm good. So that's what I, so far that's what I have experienced.
You know, I didn't think about it, but when you said how they say your name, I definitely had some moments like that too, where I was just so sad and so feeling so hopeless, like just with my life changing. And I remember having moments where it was like that inner voice, or maybe the angel or whatever. And it was just like, it's okay, baby. It's okay, Leah. Like, you're going to be okay. I know you don't understand it right now, but everything is going to be okay. You're safe. You're loved. You're worthy of love. Good things are coming to you. Just be strong a little bit longer, baby. Just be. And it was just like this comforting, mothering, just like really loving feeling, you know? So yeah, that made me remember that too.
Yeah. Wow. For me, it's like the same thing. Like when I'm going through it, and I just start praying, and this just like recently, because I don't know if you remember, Olga, I was like I don't know if I was like angry at God for a lot of things that will happen in my life, that was happening in my life, that I would be like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in this and that. But now, like, I understand a lot of stuff, and I'm more like, since I think when I moved to Reading with my mom and my sister, that I started going to church, and I felt the presence of the Holy Spirit. I think that's what they call it. There's sense like I'm more like, you know what? And then I see more of the positive things in my life. So every time that I'm like stressing or going through something, I just start praying, and I do feel that comfort, like everything's gonna be okay, you know? And one thing that happened to me similar, like Leah, like I remember like my he was our uncle, but my
start, because you know we're empaths. We're about to start right now crying with you.
I'm already feeling it. I'm picturing myself right now.
Wow.
You know me, I'm trying to crack jokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's getting easier to talk about it, but I love that. I love your heart, and I so relate to how that feels. But it's like it's a painful thing and it's a beautiful thing, because to hurt that much, to where it just flows out of your heart and out of your eyes, it's like that's just a testimony to how deeply you loved. What a beautiful thing to love and to be loved that much. To where you could be missed that much.
Yeah, I mean, his dad was really hard on me, but anyways, it happened that he came to me on a dream. And he just comforted me and told me that everything was okay. And after that, I felt good. I didn't feel that anymore. Like
Like
I wasn't. Yeah.
What about you, Olga? Have you had any dreams of loved ones that have passed away?
Yeah, I'm very
She's like, yeah, all the time. I wish they would stop.
You guys know that already. Yeah, I have.
Well, this is actually not a dream. I back to that feeling of that comfort or that peacefulness, like the warmth, everything like that, what we were just talking about. So at age 20, I finally forgave my dad. The reason why I was holding on to so much is because behind my dad passed away when I was 4, and we never knew the real factor of like how did he die. First it was an accident, and then it was such a mystery, like, oh, he's not dead. So much drama. And finally my mom let us know. I think I want to say I was a teenager when my mom let me know that my dad actually suicide. So I felt like some type of way, like I had this, I don't know, like I was like, how can you just leave us? How can you just take your life and leave us, right? You're young, you don't understand whatever issue. My dad was, I want to say 24 when he suicide. So he was young. He was going through a lot. I can only imagine. And I remember this like it was yesterday. I was on my bed, and I think it was around the time his birthday or something like that. I have no idea. And I was crying, but I was like letting it go, like forgiving him. And I felt that peacefulness in my soul. Like it feels so beautiful, you guys. It was just I can't even describe the feeling of such a peaceful energy. And
did you dream about him after you let it go too? Did you have a dream about him, or just like the feeling after?
I felt like he was there, like saying thank you for forgiving me. Like I felt his presence, like saying,
like what you were holding on to was almost blocking that connection to him in the spiritual realm. And when you let it go, then and there was forgiveness there, it like opened up a pathway for him to be able to like to reach you and to receive your forgiveness like he hadn't for all your life, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, that's big. And another thing that happens, it's yeah, this wow. Vibing con the chulas, you get everything, emotional, laughters, and wow. I was not expecting this, you guys.
I know.
I was not expecting to get so emotional, but yeah, it feels good. To me, always happens like in dreams, like with Angel's mom too. She came to me in a dream. And it was just crazy. I think that's the only 2 times where I have like experienced that. Just like them too.
Let's take a quick break real fast because we got all emotional. You know what I mean? Let's get our tissues. Vibing con las chulas. Just a quick reminder: we all have our own beliefs. Some people believe in the Most High, angels, rocks, crystals. Hey, so many things, right? Peace and love. Hey, welcome back.
Yes.
Okay, you guys. So let's talk about something more. I don't know, different vibes. Let's shake the crying. So I have experienced something and I want to share with you guys. So it's so funny in my DMs.
In the DMs.
In the
DMs.
DMs. So you know what's so funny is like I have received like a lot of DMs from friends that back in the days, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, I always liked you," and what the wah, 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 and this and that. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? Why are you telling me now? Like I'm 36, about to be 36. Like, what are you talking about? So, have you guys experienced any type of situation like that?
I have experience where like I was talking to a guy and then we stopped talking, and then like years later, or like 2 years later, received a message on social media and trying to keep talking, you know, like sending me, asking me how you doing, this and that, blah blah blah. But not like that that we never dated or anything, and just all of a sudden he's telling me that he always liked me. Not like that.
It's like, you never even looked at me. Like, what are you talking about?
So it's like they're either lying because they were like not tripping off the caterpillar, but they over here sweating the butterfly, y'all. Over here lying, like, girl, you know I always liked you. Motherfucker, you cut me in the lunch line. What are you even talking about? You weren't even nice to me. So they're either full of it, or like maybe they were shy, but that's frustrating too. Like, so I will not name names, but there was like the finest guy in middle school, and he was the finest guy in high school. He was fine, y'all, fine. Okay. He, like, you know, the guy who dates the upperclassmen because he just got so much game. Anyway, like, definitely I was awkward. I was already like probably 5'11", 6 feet, like, you know, didn't dress good. Family was poor. Like I was definitely not the cute girl in school. But of course, everybody knows who the fine guy in school is. So I always like looked at him from afar all these years. Anyways, fast forward, we're adults. And now, you know, the caterpillar blossomed, you know, like a kind of a frumpy girl turned into a beautiful woman. So he hits you up out of the blue. Oh, you know, I always had a thing for you. I always loved you. I always thought you were so beautiful. Like, well, if it's true, first of all, we could have had like 25 kids by now. Why you didn't speak up then? What's wrong with you? Like, am I supposed to
25 kids?
Like, hello. Things could have been so much easier in my life. Like, okay, now you want to tell me in my 30s? Like, you're a little late, bro. And what was I supposed to chase you? Like, the egg doesn't swim to the sperm, cabron. Like, you should, you know what I mean?
Or like you were just sitting there waiting until he decided to talk to you? Or
just like, but after all these years,
and let me guess, Leah, and he's ugly right now. Look.
Well, let's just say that he ain't like us girls, aging like fine wine. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, I think that guys that maybe are not so nice to girls, or the cheaters, or the guys with the wandering eye, from what I've seen, they don't age too well. Like, karma gets them in the end. You know, they have their good couple of years. Then all of a sudden you see the dude, and like I've seen a couple of my exes that, you know, over the years since I was in high school, like, ooh, look at you, Bozo the clown, over here getting bald. Like, you got guys in the mirror right now checking their hair, like, oh, I dogged a lot of girls. Is that why my hairline's receding? Am I looking bald in the back? Do I need to put a baseball cap on? Yes, that's the karma fairy. Go make amends. Tell them girls you were mean to that you're sorry. Maybe your hair will stop falling out. All right?
Right.
Yes. Están escuchando? Are you guys listening, huh? Be nice. And if you like a girl, just go ahead and tell her right there, right then, when you do feel it.
Shot.
Don't wait freaking 10 years later to tell her.
Shoot your shot.
I always liked you.
These single guys don't be shooting their shot. What does the meme say? But these married guys or guys with girlfriends be emptying the whole clip. Shoot your shot. What do you have to lose? You know, like, hey, I think you're beautiful. Shoot the shot. Eventually, you're going to shoot the shot, and the girl's going to be with it. So shoot your shot. Don't be waiting for the next one to step up. You know what I mean? Let that next move be his best move. I get all the time. I don't know if you girls ever heard this. I wanted to talk to you, but you were so intimidating. Like, I didn't know how it was going to be, or if you were going to reject me.
I get that a lot because of my brother.
Oh, they're afraid to talk to you because they think your brother's gonna kill them.
Hey.
That's what they say now. Well, I don't know if that was true back then.
Well, in your particular case, knowing your brother, I can pretty much guarantee you that it was true because he don't play about his sister, y'all.
Yes. I believe them.
Mhm.
Pinche cabrona. So yeah, I was just like surprised. All these friends, and now they're like grown. They're like, "Oh, I always liked you," and I was just like, "Wait, hold on, okay." It's because of this, because of your brother, because of that and that. And I'm like, okay, too late now.
Well, too late.
Well,
too late, buddy.
I would just say message to the men is not only like speak up, but the badder the woman, like successful, beautiful, crazy brother that will like straight tuck you in the delta, whatever the situations are. If you're looking at a girl and you like adore her and you're not sitting here just trying to play games, but you really, really like her, come like a boss. Shoot your shot. Like honestly, for me, walk up to my table, pick up the check, like come like a straight boss. Send that round of drinks, or send me that message. Be like, hey, you know what? Like whatever it is, I'm feeling you. Like you gotta let me take you on a date. Just one. Give me 15 minutes of your time. Coffee, tea. Pursue me. Relentlessly pursue me. Because it's like I'm single right now, and people, oh, who do you think you're gonna end up with? Think you're gonna get married? Absolutely. Well, what's your type? My type is the man that wanted me the most, the one that relentlessly pursued me. I might tell you no for 3 months or whatever it is.
Exactly. For a whole
hard.
for
Come
7 years.
Hello. But there's only like, it's like everybody has their person they're meant to be. There's only one me. So if I'm that one that's meant for you, she better come and get it. You better come for it. Like you better line cut. You know, don't come weak. It's like alpha male, man of the jungle. If you want it, be that man. Come confident. You know what I mean? Come hard.
Yeah.
Come hard or don't come at all. And don't be coming no 30-something years later because yeah, your time will have passed.
Get it? Get the message and put it at work.
Shoot the shot.
Shoot it. Yeah.
Shoot the shot.
Shoot it.
I know.
Yes. Guys, don't be afraid. Go for it. If you really like her, go for it.
Worst thing you can hear is no, and the best thing that you can hear is yes.
Yes. Meet me down the street.
If you want it, come and get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Go get it.
Okay, thank you so much, Leah, for coming through. And
thank you for having me.
Yes, it was a pleasure to have you, Leah. You definitely have to come back again.
And thank you for tuning in, you guys.
Yes.
Every Wednesday we'll be dropping a new episode. And stay tuned.
With Vibing con las Chulas.
Bye.